Hello, guys, and welcome back. We are here again. I brought back to the old game. I didn't play it at all because I've been waiting for that because I want to show you guys more of it and I want to keep going. I will warn people when you go back in the game, normally it will set you back, and everything that happened in the first, I think, minute will re happen. So we'll get everything that happened in the first minute again. So, just a little tip if you wanna, if you mess up on clicking stuff, you might want to just exit the game and come straight back, because it will set you back a minute, but you could technically repick stuff and everything. I normally don't do that because I'm just like, nah. But hey, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Alright, but we gonna load back. I'm pretty sure it starts, unless they fixed it, but I remember that, you get a minute back if you reset it without, just to, give you time. And yeah, it did, because I remember we had left off with magic missiles and blade, which I picked magic missiles because of that. Okay, well, they fixed most of it, it seems like, so you come back to, a few seconds after the last choice you had, which happened to be, for us, the level up. And I think I'll be getting satellites. I want to try and upgrade the satellite a little bit more before we hit the 10 marker. Also, I found today I was looking for games for fun. But I found a new game that I'll be showing you guys next video, which I'm going to try uploading every Saturday. I say try because I know I probably will have problems with actually uploading on Saturdays, but I will try my best. I promise, as much as I can. I don't know what'll happen if my family has stuff that I need them help with or college gets in the way. I will let you guys know. I'll probably do a short, probably 10-minute video. I try to keep them short. These are normally 30 minutes because I'm not good with short videos. Sorry. But, I'm gonna try. If something happens and I can't upload a video that Saturday, which this coming Saturday, well, actually, you'll see this on Saturday. So each Saturday, I'm gonna try and upload a video. With that, I probably won't have many games. This and the other game that I'm going to show you guys are probably the only two games I'm going to be playing mainly on my channel for the time being, until I can find other content or other stuff to do. Suggestions would be great. Suggestions would definitely be great. I can also probably, I'm looking into if I can do multiple people, because me by myself ain't that interesting, and I know more people normally brings more to the conversation or makes it more fun or more entertaining for you guys. So I'm gonna look if I can get more people so I can bring more interest into this and more people wanting to join. I don't know how well I can do that because my recorder doesn't record well whenever I have the thing on my phone. So I need to find another device, which right now I don't have the money for. The device to help me get the audio of the other people. But after I get the device, I'll be able to get the audio so that I can record, and I think that'd be best. But back to the game. So here we got three more artifacts. I picked up a chest. We got Torchlight, Fireball cooldown is reduced by 15, and Incineration cooldown is reduced by 15. Next one is Spiderweb. It's an epic. Movement speed of all enemies is reduced by 10%. Fireball was normal. I meant Torchlight was normal. And then our third artifact is Dragon Scales. Reduces damage received by 30%. It's a rare artifact. I think we're going to go with Spiderweb. I just want the slowdown by 10% because the slower the enemies is better for you, to be honest, because it allows you to attack more and allows you to get your bearings a lot easier. I picked Satellite. I did a fast pick and pick Satellite. Right now, I think my level is level 25, and my level is level 25 because I just paused the game and looked at it. Also, you can pause the game and look at it if you ever want to. Oh, yeah, we got three choices. I did finish Spirit, so none of these choices I have. One's a passive, which is called Concentration. All magic duration is increased by 10%. That affects all magics that deal with duration, which would be Incineration, Lava Pool, a lot of other ones. I'm not going to mention every last one because I don't remember every last one of the effects, but I remember a decent amount. Then we got Thunderstorm, thunderstorms nearby enemies, and then we got Arcane Ray. fires a beam of light, piercing all objects. We're going to get thunderstorms because if I remember at the beginning of this, if I look back at the beginning, we got lightning rod, which the thunderstorms cooldown is reduced by 15%, and electric zones damage intervals is reduced. We have a few things from last game, which is target. If you guys remember, clairvoyance, battering ram, creation art, mana shield, and now we got spiderweb. And you guys can, if you guys didn't see it, go look at the video on my channel. Back that way. I'll figure out later on how to insert videos into other videos. I don't know how to do that, especially because I'm on phone here. I don't know how I can grab a link too well. Alright, we got Frost Nova, temporarily freezes nearby enemies around you. Satellite gets an upgrade, or fast casting, which all magic cooldowns are reduced. I'm gonna take satellites there because I'm just trying to get satellites up. Because I really just want to get the few of my mains right now up. And we got another artifact chest. We got Rainbow, normal type artifact, which it's 35 increase critical strike multiplier. Mana Circuit, epic type artifact. Attack is amplified 1% each time a mana orb is acquired. The stack resets every 5 seconds. And then Ghost, a rare artifact, can pass through all enemies and obstacles. I'm going to get Rainbow, I'm pretty sure, because Magic Circuit resets every 5 seconds, which is pretty quick. And I don't really want to get that. Alright, so we got Armageddon, which eliminates all enemies. Though it takes like a long... So it might sound like, oh, it's awesome. No, it is not. It takes a long time. It doesn't really do damage at all to bosses, and it just basically removes everything from the screen. Which can be useful for, like, saving you at moments where you're about to die, but it takes forever for it to reload. And unless you get a lot of cooldown stuff, Armageddon's going to take forever. So I don't suggest it unless you really need something to keep you alive near the end. Near the end, it's really useful, I admit, but, like, near the beginning, it's not really useful. Best to save for later in the end, or if you want to, you can get off the beginning to, like, set it up for, like, being very good near the end. Depending on what you need it for and what you're planning for it. But also I got Vitality, which is an increase to max health, an increase on recovery for the little hearts around the map. And then Thunderstorms upgrade. I want to take Thunderstorms upgrade just because I feel like I want to just get up damage right now because we are 3 minutes away from the boss fight, which is at 10. So we better prepare. I don't like the boss fight already. The boss fight's gonna be annoying. Vitality upgrade, which I'm not gonna take. Armageddon again, not gonna take. Electric Zone level 4 though, because it's just another level up for one thing we already have. Might as well take in just upgrade Electric Zone as much as we can. Alright, we got Blizzard, Thunderstorm, and Lava Zone. Blizzard basically rains down like little like snowflakes that attack, which I would grab that because I'm Jack Frost, man. But nah. But we also have Thunderstorms, which I'm going to take the upgrade, I'm pretty sure. And then Lava Zone creates lava zones around us. I don't really want that. We'll take Thunderstorms, though. I really like the little thunder. If you guys can see it, there's like thunder streaks, like appearing and then disappearing. That Thunder Zone. And then we got... Ooh, okay, we got either level 5 is Satellites or level 5 Electric Zone. And then Electric Shock level 1, which we're not taking Electric Shock. I think I'm going to go for Electric Zone because I like that over Satellites. Plus, we have more upgrades for Electric Zone right now. So it might be better. Oh, we got 3 artifacts. Number 1, Eye of the Beholder. Epic artifacts. Obtaining a life orb causes a huge explosion. 50% critical strike multiplier. So that's what that does. Lightning, epic artifact. Damage of the falling spells is increased by 35%. Thunderstorm, Electric Shock, and Electric Zone. I have Thunderstorm and Electric Zone, so that's a real upside there. Ooh, but I also have, what's next? Circular Saw Blades, rare artifact. Every time a satellite does damage, damage is dealt to an enemy. Additional satellite damage to that enemy is increased by 0.5. Satellite increase rotation speed by 30%. So the reason behind my satellite why Circular Stall is really good for Satellite. In Satellite, there is a final ability where it basically it's called up. It's called no gravity or something like that, and basically makes satellites go 3 times as fast for a set amount of time, and then slows down, and then starts up again. But with that, it basically with Soul Blade, it makes it like almost not stop on its speed going, but also it makes it that you just deal tons of damage with it. So that's good for endgame, but Lightning gives a damage 35 to Thunderstorm and Electric Zone, which Electric Zone is very good. And right now I'm upgrading Electric Zone too much, so Lightning's going to have to be our pick. It also upgrades Electric Shock, so we might want to aim for getting Electric Shock. And lo and behold, we got 3. Wow, it just says I'm talking about them. As I say, when somebody enters the room and you're just talking about them, I forget the saying now, as soon as I remembered. You guys probably know the saying, so if you could type that in the comments so I could remember, that'd be very useful. If you don't have to, but hey, it'd be nice. But we got Explorer, 30% chance in 30% increase in item pickup range. It's a level 2 Explorer, so we already have level 1, which is the same thing. The passives are always the same; they never change. So you always get a increase by how much it is. And then we got Electric Zone level 6 or Thunder Zone level 4. I'm going to take the Electric Zone level 6 because, as lo and behold, I want to upgrade Electric Zone a lot, and I just really want to get up. I'm hoping, though, we can get... I'm pretty sure there's a few more artifacts that are made for Electric Zone. Alright, we got 3 things here. Concentration, all magic duration is increased by 10%. Tsunami, creating a huge wave that crosses the field. Energy Bolt, fires penetrating projectiles around. I'm going to take concentration for duration increase. That will help me with mainly, I think, the only one that will really help me with is, I think, the incineration. Oh, and we have it. Electric Zone level 7. That's the top thing for Electric Zone, the top level, so we'll get a trait. Or I could take Sniping or Haste. I'm going to take Electric Zone level 7 just because the trait is very good. So we have 3 different ones here, as everyone gives you 3 different traits. Static Release. Electric Zone damage is increased by 80%. Electric Zone size is increased by 30. Whew. And then we got, here's the next one, EMP. Stuns whenever an enemy receives Electric Zone damage 5 times. Electric Zone damage intervals is reduced by 20%. So that basically ups how many times it zaps a person. So faster attack speed, basically, for Electric Zone. Fire Aura. Oh, God. Electric Zone periodically expands and disappears, and the more it expands, the more damage it inflicts. Maximum multiplier damage times 6, size times 1.5. I always pick Static Release on this because I just like it, but I say Fire Aura has been proven by my friend to be really useful when you get a high cooldown. So if you can get a high cooldown, Fire Aura is amazing. I will admit, my friend and me had a little problem because I always loved Static Release, and he was like, no, Fire Aura is real cool. I'm like, okay. And it is cool, but you need a high cooldown. I do not suggest doing it unless you have a high cooldown, so so Fire Aura keeps going back and going again and again. My friend got it down so that as soon as it disappeared on the outside, it would come straight back and do it again. I don't know how he did that. He really put in a ton of cooldown artifacts, I'll be honest. But it is very strong, to be honest, and I love it. And that also goes with a few abilities that allow you to upgrade size of spells. Any size spell abilities really helps with Fire Aura. And then I'm going to be taking Static Release because I just really love Static Release. It's just a real nice one. Damage up with a size up, which is really good because the size of the thing just always matters. It gives you more area for stuff not to get close to you. Alright, we got... Oh my god, I hate saying these names because I can't say some of these names well. Bandana, I think it's Bandana. Okay, Bandana. It doesn't look like a bandana, but it says bandana. Bandana, epic. Every 5 times tornadoes cast, the damage and size of the next tornado is doubled. Snowman, normal. Blizzard cooldown is reduced by 15%. Frost Nova cooldown is reduced by 15%. So double on Blizzard and Frost Nova, pretty decent. And then final one, Fairy Tale Book, normal. Size of character becomes 25% smaller. I'm going to take Fairy Tale Book because the smaller your character is, the less chance of you taking damage in the later rounds, because it becomes like just hordes of these monsters trying to get as close, like just boxing you in. So the smaller your character, the better you can fit in those little spaces. Thunderstorm level 4, get shield. Shield creates a shield that blocks 1 damage 1 time. Its max is 5, max level is 5, that's one of the max level 5ers. And then a passive ability, haste. Which haste is only 2, but I don't really like haste unless I'm going for a set that allows me to really up the cooldown of stuff, or that allows me to run around fast. I'm not going to really go for that. I'm going for Thunderstorm though. And believe me, haste is actually really good if you get certain artifacts. I'm thinking I could try and create basically an incineration forever. Because there's this one artifact called acceleration that you can get, which the faster you run, the less the cooldowns on everything is. And incineration's cooldown is pretty big, but there's a few artifacts that can really bring it down. So if you keep running and just have incineration going forever, if I can get that going, that'd be amazing. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if it can actually work, but I want to test it. Alright, then we got level 1 Blizzard, Satellites level 5, or Fast Casting, which I still have not gotten up. I think I'm going to get up Satellites just because I need to just start maxing out spells. I do need to start looking towards more passives, though, because I have no passives at all. And I think I'm doing pretty good, though. I think I'm doing pretty good. Alright, Satellite level 6, Incineration level 4, and Thunderstorm level 5. I'm going to take Satellites. I see a little chest down in the corner, so we are going to go towards that little chest in our little corner. Oh god, can I please move, people? These things like to crowd around you a lot. It is overly annoying. Oh, please don't be in a trap. I hate that. If it is, it might be in the trap. Is it in the... It's not in the trap. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Incineration, Intelligence. Intelligence increases attack by 10%. Or Explore. I'm going to take Explore because Explorer ups pickup range by 33%. And that's my level 2. Oh yeah, these little... Oh, never mind. They disappeared. I'll go find another one and not get as close because, yay, my Explorer is really helpful. Just not really helpful in that moment. Oh, Philosopher's Stone. Rare item. Increased mana gain by 25%. Decent. Alright. Portal. Epic item. When casting Meteor, there's 30% chance to cast 1 additional Meteor. Meteor cooldown is reduced by 15%. Health Potion. Normal. Recover 50% health over 8 seconds when HP is below 25. Cooldown, 50 seconds. Oh god, I forgot how long that cooldown is. There are some artifacts that can lower cooldown of artifacts, which is really nice. That would be the gears, they're really nice. But, I'm gonna have to take Philosopher's Stone here. Mana gain is very important in the game. Because the more mana you can get, the faster you can level up and the stronger you become over time. Glass Marbles. Increase the number of satellites by 2. Ooh, nice one. Glass Marbles was a normal type artifact. Blood Pact. Normal type artifact. 30% max HP increase. Increase HP regen by 0.3 per second. Aegis. Epic. Attack is amplified 3% per 10 damage reduction rate received. Reduce damage received by 10%. So it basically gives you a 3% amplifying, and if you have any other damage reduction abilities, it gives you more amplification. Amplification just basically makes your damage more, I think. I've actually never learned... They have no explanation for what amplification does. I just guess amplification is is added to damage. Look, I don't know spelling of words, so you probably know it, I don't. I don't. I'm very dumb. Look, I'm dumb here. So I don't know what amplification actually means, but I know that it seems like a very good ability, a very good thing to have, hopefully. Um Also I'd gotten glass marbles because glass marbles are just I need more satellites. I need more satellites. Add to my satellites. Add to my satellites. Okay. Arcane Rays fires beams of light and piercing all objects. Frost Nova temporarily freezes nearby enemies. Electric Shock discharges electricity at random directions. Well, I'm going to take up a new one because we finished off. I think we finished off Electric Zone. So we can take up a new one, and I'm going to take up Electric Shock. Just because we have the Lightning, which ups Electric Shock's damage already, and we can just get more artifacts for it later on. That would be very useful. Oh god, we're about to hit it. Oh no. You guys are about to see what a boss battle is. Oh, a magic circle duration during the duration attack is amplified, basic amplification effect 20%. I don't know what amplification is. I still don't understand it, but I've used Magic Circle like 20 or 50 times. Mainly because I love its final ability, to be honest. I love the one that allows you to it basically drops duration of all magic while it's active. And if you can get a decent cooldown up on like that, you can basically make Magic Circle coming up every few seconds to just like cool down everything. And it basically makes you can make it down to I think one game I got Magic Circle down to like a good like few seconds of it being off, then coming straight back on. And it was just really nice. But I'm going to go with so we have Electric Shock level 2 or Incineration level 4. I'm going to take Electric Shock level 2 just because I love my electric. I'm trying to get my electric up, and I don't have any artifacts for incineration, or I'd be leveling it up more. If I had more artifacts like Dragon Breath, which Dragon Breath is a really nice artifact that basically ups the size of your incineration. We got Electric Shock level 3, Magic Circle level 1, and Cyclone level 1. I'm going to go with Electric Shock because Electric Shock is the only one there we have, and Electric Shock will be very nice. I just think it would be very nice. And 10 minutes has hit, and we are in a boss battle now. Oh, giant red things are coming at me. Yes, this is the worst part about boss battles. They just take up the whole screen. Alright, well, before they got to me, we got fast casting. All magic cooldowns is reduced by 5%. Ooh. I didn't know. So, I'm pretty sure it used to be 3%. I could be totally wrong here. But I was pretty sure fast casting used to be 3%, but it's 5%. Oh, that's nice. They upped it. I'm happy. I haven't really noticed because I don't read the bottoms. I don't read the bottom of the magic anymore, but I'm reading it because I'm playing with you guys. Because I really want you guys to know what's happening. And then we got Arcane Infusion. 5% increase to all magic size. As I said, that's one of the things that increase magic size, which would be very useful for, like, the Fire Aura for Electric Zone. And then Incineration level 4. We are going to take Fast Casting just because I need the up on, like, Incineration and a few of my other abilities that require Fast Casting to up them. Like, probably, like, Spirits and my... Do I have Magic? I forget if I have Magic Shot or whatever it's called. Your basic ability. I think I have my basic ability. Yeah, my basic ability is up. Oh, okay, we got 3 artifacts and one of them's really good. Okay, so Old Tree Cane, rare artifact, decreases Magic Circle's cooldown by 25%. That is one way to really get Magic Circle down to basically a few seconds and then it's back up. Old Tree Cane is really good. Fireflies, normal, increases the number of spirits by 2, which I have spirits. So, I have spirits max, actually, so that might be a good idea. Gears, rare, all artifact cooldowns are reduced by 20%. Sadly, I have no artifacts that require cooldowns right now, so I will not be taking Gears because I didn't take the health potion. But for that to help the health potion, it would be really nice. I suggest if you do get Gears, try to get as many items that have cooldowns because they're just really useful. Like, some of them are really overpowered if you can get cooldowns on them. Like, I know one that basically, the bell. The bell gets rid of everything around you. It's a legendary artifact, really well used. And then there's a few others that can just help you really well if you can get a cooldown and get gears going. But I'm going to take Fireflies just because I have nothing that needs cooldowns. And I don't have Magic Circle, so there's no point for me getting the old Shrieking. And we leveled up too! Cloaking. Passes through all objects for a while and movement speed increased. Level 1. Flash Shock. Creates a flash of light that crosses the field in a direction the character is moving, dealing damage to enemies. Level 1. Thunderstorm, level 5. We are taking Thunderstorm just because I have it and I want to level it up, and I have not maxed out anything. Plus, I don't think I want Flash Shock just yet, just because I don't really need it. But yeah. Also, I have, if you guys are seeing what's happening, I have a little stick here. That's my movement. You can, I think you guys can see my movement. I haven't looked at my videos, which I kind of should. But that's how you see my movement. That's how I move. The little stick at the bottom. It does take up a little bit of your screen, which annoys me, but you can't really get around that. You kind of need it to do that. Unless you got a controller with you, you're not getting rid of that. But yeah, Blizzard creates a blizzard that freezes enemies. So little small snowflakes come down and beat on the enemies to freeze them. Satellites, level 7. Okay, we're probably taking that one. Trait can be learned. Haste, level 1, 10% movement speed increase. We are taking Satellites for the trait. And here it is, Anti-Gravity. That was the one I wanted. The Satellites' rotation speed gradually increases to 3 times, and then returns to original rotation speed repeat. So basically what this does, it basically gets up to like 3 times the speed, then for a moment slows down, and then starts gradually going back up to that 3 times, and then slowing down. It's just a basically fast, slow, fast, slow. Pretty nice. It can be useful when you get stuff like Chainsaw, and there's another one that makes Satellite's cores basically explode. So the satellite will spin around, and if it hits anything, it'll create a little explosion. That's really what I love about anti-gravity. Wisp. Satellite rotation radius of rotation is divided. Double the number of satellites. Increase satellite rotation by 33. Reduction of satellite size. I love wisps. I used to use wisps every time until I learned about the satellite chainsaw with the explosion. I used to love wisp, but I don't use it as much thanks to those artifacts. Sadly, I don't use you as much. I wish I did. But wisps are like little balls of light that just spin around your character and basically creates 2 rings of satellites going around you in opposite directions, destroying anything that comes near, and basically creating a pretty small protection field. It makes it easier to hit everything, but I will admit, it makes it a lot harder for you to really get damage going or get to hitting stuff because of how small they are. And then we got nuclear fusion. I've never tried it, and I don't think I am, because satellites emerge until 1. Satellites deal damage every 3 seconds. Increase damage per satellite by 1.225 times. 1.225 times increase in size per number of satellite. Reduce satellite rotation speed by 50. No. Sorry. No. Anti-gravity. I'm taking anti-gravity. Just because it ups, like, how much it hits. And it's just very useful for anything that gets in that, like, mid-range right there. If you can see it. If you can't, I have my electric zone's, like, right outside of the satellites. And I have, like, up to 8 satellites just spinning around me at super fast speeds and slowing down for a few seconds to then start spinning up again. And then we got another level up, Electric Shock, Cloaking, or Incineration. Cloaking's level 1, Electric Shock's level 4, and Incineration's level 4. I'm going to take Electric Shock just because I'm upping mainly electric stuff, and most of the artifacts, when they deal in one of them, they'll normally deal in a certain set of stuff too. So sometimes you get artifacts that affect multiple things, like the Lightning Bolt affected all 3 of those. There are more artifacts that do that too, affect all electric, or all fire, or all... Yeah, you get the picture. But yeah. We got Flash Shock level 1, no. Frost Nova level 1, no. And Thunderstorm level 6. We will be taking Thunderstorm here. Because I love me my Thunderstorm. I love me my Thunderstorm. I love electricity. One of my favorite things is electricity. Yes, I know Jack Frost is my name and I should be like into frost or cold stuff, but I do like winter. I just love this. Alright, we got another artifact. Specimen. Species men. Normal type. Freeze and stun duration is increased by 50%. Draw cards. Epic. Acquire 3 random magics. Yes, 3 random. It is annoying. It gives you like 3 random. That's better near the end, to be honest, but it can be also useful mid game because you get 3 random basic magics. It's kind of cool. And Mandrake. Normal type artifact. Increase life orb recovery by 50%. I'm gonna be honest. Mandrake can be very good with a certain set. There's a certain set that can make you basically invincible for a little bit of time whenever you take a health orb, which is very good. And Mandrake just upping that heal factor can sometimes be the life or death situation you run into. Very useful. But I'm going to be taking Draw Card because I love the 3 random magics I'm going to get. Explorer, level 3 and it's max because it's green. So, level 3 max Explorer. Fireball, level 1. Fires and explodes projectile. Oh, flip. It's a free magic, so I'm going to have to take it. Cyclone, level 1. Creates a large wind that generally grows in size and causes damage, even though I hate it. Even though I hate it. I will take Cyclone, though. I always love free magic. Free magic's just... It doesn't pull them, does it? I remember it used to pull them. I don't know if they changed that a while ago. I don't know. But it doesn't look like it's pulling anything. It could just be because it's a big guys and it doesn't. Alright, Fireball level 2, Cyclone level 2, or Lava Zone level 1. We will be taking Fireball. Upgrade to Fireball, man. Now it shoots 2 fireballs. Oh, we beat them! Nice, we beat the boss. Boss is beaten. And also, while boss is going, time is stopped. So we're at 10 minutes and 4 seconds on the game, which is kind of funny. Alright, we have now, after you beat a boss, you get a legendary chest. It will drop, you can get 1 legendary artifact out of 3 legendary artifacts. So you can pick out of 3 to get 1. The 3 we got here is Barrier, legendary artifact. Limit the amount of damage received at once to 30% of maximum health. Reaper Scythe, legendary. When dealing damage to an enemy for the first time, there's a 13% chance to insta-death. So insta-kill. Space-time circuit, legendary. Time flies 40% faster. Gold accumulation amount increases by 40% after that point in time. So basically, after that point in time, any gold you get just goes bigger. Gets you more. So I'm going to be taking the space-time circuit because I just need that more gold. To be honest, gold is very useful in the game because it helps you in like getting research, which research allows you to get small little upgrades, which is very useful. Alright, we got Thunderstorm, Energy Bolt, and Fast Casting. Thunderstorm is at level 7, so I'll be taking Thunderstorm because trait ability. Trait. Trait. Whenever there's a trait, I just say take it. Take the trait. Don't care about anything else. And that's what I do myself. Bolt from the blue. God, I can't say it. Bolt from the blue. Thunderstorm. Sorry if that offended anybody. I'm hoping that doesn't offend anybody. I always do random voices. I'm sorry if it offends anybody. I'm trying not. I don't want to offend you, but it's just a little funny quirk of mine. I like to do voices. I also do a Nard voice. Hello, I'm a Nard. How are you? I do like little voices for fun. That's a little quirk of mine. Little quirk. But we got Bolt from the blue. We got Orbital Bombing. And we got Judgment. So we'll start off with Bolt from the blue. Thunderstorm is generated continuously okay, sorry. I should speak in my normal voice. I'm sorry. Sometimes I will rant and turn into a different voice. It happens. Sorry about that. Thunderstorm generally consistently generates consistently 1 to 3 times. Thunderstorm cooldown is reduced by 25%. Orbital bombing. The thunderstorm blast expands and gets bigger. Are generated secretly at random points. Thunderstorm deals 80% more damage by 80%. So Thunderstorm's damage is up by 80%. Pretty good, but I've seen it. I'm not too into that. Judgment. Oh, God. Thunderstorm are merged into one. Deal half damage to nearby enemies. Size increased by 20% per number of thunderstorms. 5 times increase in thunderstorm damage. Thunderstorm cooldown is doubled. I'm taking both from the blue because I just love that it hits 3 times and that it still hits anything near me. And to be honest, I just like it. I have tried all 3 of these because I had to at some points. Because I've done, like, Giant Explosive Time, I called it. Where I basically did everything in explosive power I could. And Judgment just happens to be explosive part of Thunderstorm. And then we got Orbital Bombing, which basically sends down... They hit randomly and create a little explosion at the bottom of them. But I don't think it's really that good until near the end. It's better near the end. If you get this more near the end, I would suggest it. But during the beginning, I suggest the Bolt from the Blue. You can't switch ever. But just mattering on... If you want to go long game more... Orbital bombing. If you want to keep yourself from dying fast, Bolt from the Blue. It's just like a little like close. The reason why orbital bombing also becomes very useless is because after you beat the boss, you get this little round of mini boys. Now the mini boys will basically allow you to move around. Ooh, we found it. As you saw, that little blue dots, there's like little blue dots will show up, and it's like multiple little blue dots in a like little pile. That's the gold you can get on the map. And now we got 3 different magics: Frost Nova, Magic Circle, and Cloaking. I'm actually going to take one of these because it's getting to the point where I need more magic. I need more stunning magic. So Frost Nova I'm going to go with because it freezes stuff around me. Of course, it's going to be very useless right now because it's the starting one. It's not going to do anything with my electric zone protecting me and my satellites protecting me. It's not going to touch anything. But yeah, I'm still getting it. Alright, we got 3 artifacts. I found a chest. Ruby. Attack is increased by 15%. That's a normal type artifact. Magic Scroll, normal type. Attack is increased by 10%. All magic cooldowns are reduced by 3%. Shadow Cloak. Normal, 15% increase to invasion rate. So basically, you can evade stuff. So miss. You can't hit me. You can't hit me. Oh, God. But I'm gonna go with... I'm thinking of going with, basically... I'm doing Magic Scroll because I just need the cooldowns right now. Cooldowns are just very important for, like, Thunderstorm, and for my Incineration, and for my Frost Nova, actually. My Frost Nova will need cooldowns up, too. My Electric Shock, too. Like, a lot of stuff is affected by cooldowns, so that's why I love getting cooldowns up. Cyclone is affected by cooldowns, even though I hate it, it's affected. Fireball is affected by cooldowns. Like, I say cooldown's one of the biggest things you want to get down, because a lot of magics are affected by cooldown. Cyclone, level 2. Energy Bolt, level 1. Energy Bolt files penetrating projectiles around. Incineration level 4. We are going for Incineration level 4 because just upgrading Incineration because it is kind of becoming too weak. And we need to start upgrading it because we've had it for a while and we need to get that. We need to help that little boy of Incineration grow into a giant fire. Yes, we are creating a small fire in a game. In a game, guys. Safety. Don't make fire. Unless there is an adult or parent around. And if you don't know to not do that, then alright. Hopefully, please don't. Please just don't. Please just don't. Fireball, level 3. Fast casting, level 2. Cyclone, level 2. I'm going to take Fast casting. I almost said Cyclone. I really don't like Cyclone. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not taking Cyclone. God, no. Um, Fast casting. I just need that cooldown right now. Alright, artifacts. Order backpack. Normal. Items. Uh. Oh, basically, radius item pickup radius increased by 50%. Gunpowder. 10% increased size to all magics. Health potion. Recovery 50% HP over 8 seconds when HP is below 25. Cooldown 50 seconds. I'm going to pick. It's hard. They're all normals, but I'm stuck between gunpowder and backpack because the increased item range pickup is really good. But gunpowder would be really amazing just for most of my abilities need gunpowder. So I'm going to take gunpowder for the extra damage and extra size. It's going to be very up to electric zone, satellites, to... You wouldn't think, but satellites are actually affected because of the size of how big the satellite is. So yeah, a lot of stuff is affected by, this, big part of it. It's actually surprising, to be honest. It surprised me the first time I learned about it, to be honest. Arcane Rays, which shoot out little beams, piercing all objects. Vanity, which basically increases health and increase life orb recovery. And Snipe, increase critical strike rate. We're going to get Snipe. I just need the critical strikes, to be honest, will become something very needed in the very long, in the end game, you're going to need that a lot. Okay, we're just picking up a lot. We're dealing with a lot of small beasts. They're starting to grow, so you can tell that the round is starting over. If you don't remember, when the round starts, the best way to tell is you will get, on most levels, a similar thing. It will start over with smalls, then it will slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger until you get the medium size, and then you'll get explosive round, and then you'll get basically explosive with normal, and then just medium size until you hit boss level. And that's the natural of what happens on most stages, most normal stages. Other stages have certain effects that change that, or have certain things that may affect you and how you play. But now we got another level up, which is Fireball, level 3, Meteor, level 1, Incineration, level 5. Oh god. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I was lost in gaming. I literally made this video too long. I'm sorry, guys. I made this video a little too long. 42 minutes. I'm so sorry. So sorry, guys. But that's all for today, because I've taken a little bit too much time. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to start uploading every Saturday, just to remind you guys if you didn't remember from the beginning. And I hope and wish you the best ever. Please subscribe, like the video. I know I normally don't ask, but it could be helpful, You don't have to. You never have to do anything. Your choice. But I wish you guys all the best. Thank you for everything. And see you later, Frost Army.